Hello, good morning and welcome back to the Fishlocker. Today we are in British Columbia in Canada and we are fishing for salmon on the Harrison River. Are you ready?
Yes!
Let's go. I have positioned myself up high to be able to show you what's kind of going on. We've got Hannah and Lizzie fishing down this side of the boat and James and I fishing down this side of the boat. We're targeting cohos and we're using spinners at the moment. Just casting towards the shore on this side and into the deeper water. We've got probably 8 to 10 feet underneath at the moment and salmon topping everywhere. Cast and let it sink to near the bottom, not all the way to the bottom, and just a slow retrieve. You want to lift the spinner up? 1 second, James, let me have a look at it.
Yeah, that was a nice fish. Good solid fish.
Bald eagle.
Yep, there's a bald eagle.
Nice, buddy. Look at the net. Yeah, nice coho.
Wow.
Good work, John. You there? Yeah, nice. Yeah, they are very feisty, very acrobatic.
James,
Nice
just step
work.
down a minute, bud. Let's get one in the boat and then...
There's another one down there, following it. Bigger one.
Woohoo!
Here we go, guys. Heck yeah. This is a wild. This is a beauty coho, guys.
So it looks like a sea trout with,
Yeah.
with them coloured markings, them spots.
So that's out. You can just set that in one of the rod holders if you want to.
Come on.
He'll take off like a bullet.
Yeah, well, that tail as well. Yeah. There it is.
There he goes. Good work.
So you're just taking your time with it. 'Cause it's a scrapper, this one.
Good. Good fight on this guy.
Well done.
Excellent fish, guys. Good work, buddy. Excellent.
James Locker is the salmon whisperer.
About the size of them.
No kidding. This is a monster.
There's a spinner. I've rebent that hook like 3 times from getting stuck in the bottom. Absolutely fantastic and well played, James.
Good
So
work,
you didn't
buddy.
pressure it, did
Excellent.
you? You just took your time with it.
Yeah, I was like, this is going awfully long for a coho fight.
What a...
But it's because it's a big chinook.
It is so clean and...
Yeah, you got him.
I don't know, I can barely get my hand around
Right.
its tail.
Awesome.
All the inside of his mouth's pitch black.
Yeah, black mouths on these guys.
A black tongue.
Yeah, all black on the inside of their mouths.
You just dip out from underneath me, James. Let me just get a photo.
Okay.
Oh, and just how wide it is across its back as well.
2 fish, 2 species.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. We've got four Pacific salmon species so far. But you never know. I didn't think we were going to get a
Colour on those fins. And it's almost like mother of pearl
Yeah, the
around its
iridescence
gill
on
cover.
the cheek.
Yeah. There it goes. The area of the Harrison here, it seems to be, it's quite calm flowing on this side, and we've had probably 2 feet up to 8 feet below the water. And it looks to be slightly deeper and faster flowing onto this side.
Yeah, about 25 feet over on the far side there.
I'm assuming that these salmon are moving their way up the river,
Yeah.
and we're just catching them on the way.
Yeah, we're fishing at moving fish. They're migratory, so there's fresh fish pushing in. We're we're hitting them on the move. So.
I've seen a couple of chum topping as they're moving through, but we're targeting cohos. And the first fish that I had out was a coho. I was like, this is amazing. And then the next one, that stomping great, was it chinook?
Chinook, yeah.
So which species do you get? So I've seen chums here, and
Yep.
we've had a coho and a chinook. What else you get? So you get sock eyes, and then
Yeah, so the Harrison River itself is considered a Pacific salmon stronghold. So they get a solid run of all 5 species of Pacific salmon every year. So far, we've caught chum, coho, chinook, and even a late run sockeye. The only one we haven't seen yet is a pink, but I mean the pinks run very early in the summer. So.
and those chinooks, you said they're the bigger ones.
Yes, those are the biggest salmon species for sure.
I can attest to that one. The size of that one, that was an absolute chunk. So well done, James.
Very fresh fish. That one was still chrome, so it hasn't been in this river very long. It's probably in the ocean less than a week ago.
It's amazing that we do. Yeah, we get the same at home with the sea trout and the salmon being it. The fresh ones. Oh, he's bent it off.
Oh yeah.
He's bent that spinner up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we once they've been in the river a little bit, they go real peachy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen some mortality.
And we'll see some chinook jumping today, and you can tell they're dark. You'll see the dark ones. They're almost like a leather boot, but that one was still very fresh.
The rods and reels that we're using right now, this is going to be about 8.5 foot, I think.
Yeah.
And we're saying it'll be a 3,000 size spinning rail, and it's 40 pound braid. I'm amazed this is 40 pound braid. It's really, really fine, but it's perfect for casting. And then you've got, that's going to be the best part of a 1.5 foot, if not 2 feet of 15 pound fluoro with your little weighted maps on the bottom. And they're all barbless hooks.
Yeah, single barbless hooks, all in zone 2 BC. So that's all we're allowed to fish for every species.
We've been changing up the colours a little bit to see what the bite's on at the moment. We've had pink and orange in the business so far. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
Not long after we started fishing, a team arrived from the Chehalis fish hatchery to survey the salmon in the river. They do this by dragging out a seine net by boat and then drawing it to the shore with a truck. They record, tag and take eggs and milt for their hatchery programme before releasing them again. They caught a lot of fish.
We've had a couple of fish out with this mark, but the bite's dried off, so we're going to go try somewhere else. Just holding in the tide, is it? You can turn it to the left and keep it away from the back of the boat. There you go. James, watch out for the waves.
Just lift your rod tip up high. That's a nice male.
That is a stunning great fish.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice fish.
Well done.
Lift the rod up high. Guess it's a him. Here we go.
Well done, Lizzie.
Good stuff.
The tackle that we've been using fishing on these bars is slightly different from earlier. It's heavier, it's longer. These are the best part of probably 10 foot. And we've got 6,000 size reels instead of 3,000 with slightly heavier braid on as well. And that's just because the areas that we're fishing into, the line and everything is going to be probably chiming against these little rocks. Now the rig on the end is just a floating setup. Now we've got a 25 gram float here and we're just stopping it with a couple of beads. The reason why we're using this is so that you can vary it depending on the depth of the water we're fishing into. Most of the water we're fishing in here is probably about between 3 and 6 foot. So we've got 4 foot lined up. On the end we have a 15 pound fluoro hook length of about 2 feet, ending in a little jig with some pink fluff on it. We've been using pinks and purples and have been nailing it. They will take just a plain jig, but we've been also tipping it with a bit of prawn. The river's flowing down in this direction. Just where that little spit is there running in, we've got a slack eddy. We've got another one running up a bar here. The water that we're fishing into is running that way, so we're going to cast our floats upstream and trot them down. As they're trotting down, you're mending the line and reeling in the slack, and you're just watching for a positive bite, you're watching for a float to go down. When we get to here, open the bail arm, trot it down a little bit further, again watching for that positive bite, watching for the float going down. Try and guide it to the right again. There you go, right, you don't want to reel in anymore.
Yep.
That is a beautiful looking female fish.
I know, right?
Right, keep the rod to the right.
You can see the difference, the head size on her.
Every different colour of peach to pink to blue to...
Beautiful. She's pretty. She's one of the prettier ones that I've seen caught. There she goes.
This place is absolutely incredible. Setting aside absolutely the fishing, which is world class, the scenery and the wildlife. Every bend of the river you go around, there's like another mountain, there's another, like, and this spot that I've come to here, there's about 15 bald eagles, if not more, just all cutting about. Let's see if I can't get a little bit closer and get some video of them for you. There's one. There's one. There's one. Salmon everywhere.
This is a very special scene for me. Many times as a kid I would watch nature documentaries about the Pacific salmon migrations through Alaska and Canada, running up the rivers in their thousands in water so shallow that their backs ride high out of the water as they fight their way upstream.
Almost starting to give up. They get one look at you sometimes and they all of a sudden have all this energy. Another female.
Well done.
There you go. Just clamp down there. Perfect. Get this. You got her? Yeah. Perfect.
try and walk it back up so you can have to walk with that.
Sometimes they don't seem to feel it when they walk with them, as opposed to reeling down on it.
Well done.
There we go.
Wow.
Look at the head on this guy. Male, you will catch a lot more of the males than the females, but the females are quite aggressive as well. I like the females. They're pretty. They have a nice black bar down their
There's the
side.
pliers for the hook again.
It's right here in my pocket.
That is incredible.
Just pop her out. Yeah, right in the roof of his mouth.
You get one of the, they're called dogs now with them teeth.
Yeah.
They almost look like seals.
There we go. There he goes. Little splash up.
Don't you touch that net.
Did I wait?
Yeah, just wait.
Fish do you land on a single hander like that?
Oh, well done, James.
Oh,
Oh,
almost, buddy. Good work.
snapped you, did it?
Do you take your fly?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to come over here, I'll tie another one on.
Brought it over here so I'm not playing it in current.
There you go.
Yeah, we're good.
There we go, man.
Another method that we've been using fishing on this bar here is fly fishing. Now James, you can see at the back, is just practicing his roll casting, and I'm going to get Dallas to explain the rigs that we're using.
Very simple gear. This is a single hand rod, 10 foot, 8 weight. On it we have our floating line with about 10 feet of intermediate sink tip down to about 5 to 6 feet of 1X or 15 pound fluorocarbon leader. And then for the fly we're using just a simple egg sucking leech pattern, very common. This one's purple, a little bit of orange head on it. And we're just going to be swinging the flies through the current and hoping for a grab.
I've noticed with that doesn't look like anything that lives in this river.
No.
You're going for like an aggression take.
Exactly, yeah. Because the salmon aren't actually eating when they're in there, we're looking for an aggression strike. So just something flashy, try and put it in front of them and see if they want to hit it.
Amazing, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
He's got some hellish tiger scraps on it, hasn't
Yeah, they're kind of neat coloring, the purples and the blacks.
he? Yeah, the sheer depth of it is.
Yeah, and then their bellies get all bruised up from running up through the shallow water.
Oh, I see.
And then you can see it gets all dark along the bottom. And fins are the first thing to start to kind of rot out, and then the
You were saying that the difference between the males and the females, obviously the males are a hell of a lot bigger.
yes.
The jaws as well.
Yes, so the head on the male is like twice, if not bigger, than the size of the head. The female head would be like this big, and very small jaw. Not it doesn't kipe out and hook like the males. And they have almost a very distinct black bar down their side here.
I've noticed that the darks only comes as far as the lateral line.
Yeah.
It's almost as if two different apps for.
Here, yeah.
Have a look on his other side.
He's solid. They just get so tall. Well done, buddy. It's ready to go.
Of course, a boat comes fast.
Yeah. Impeccable timing. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm happy to fish with the jig without it now.
Now that you got one, keep your confidence going a little bit. Just keep that line tight. He'll tire out, and then you can work with it.
Right, now give it a reel. That's it. Right, hold it.
If you want to hold him in the water here.
Incredible fish. We've had a couple of hours fishing on this bar now. We've pulled some fish out, had a couple of sandwiches, and we're going to move somewhere else.
You're all just like want to stand up and see the last guy
The Harrison River that we've been fishing into all day is really, really clear, and it's still. We are in 30 feet of water here, with a good amount of clarity. When we go over into the Fraser, it's like chocolate milk. It's amazing to see how the two waters meet. There's the Fraser. We've moved up from there, from the mark where we were fishing just with the spinners, and found a nice gravel bar to fish with the floats again. See if we can't winkle out a little coho before it's time to go. We've got about 3/4 of an hour left before we need to be getting back to our tea. I just can't help but be blown away by just everywhere around. It doesn't matter where you look, there's a mountain with an eagle on it. I'll show you in a second. Been running drifts down this same spot, maybe 5 or 6 different drifts. And Dallas, our guide, has just brought out. You must have been keeping them like as a. I'll show you in a minute. It's like a little salmon egg imitation. And the first drift that I run down now with one of them beads on has managed to hook us a fish. Hasn't been anywhere near as scrappy as.
No. Now he sees me.
Taking a look at you when he's deciding up that.
Are you milking this? Because you know when you've caught this, we've got to go home.
No, I'm trying not to horse it in because I want to make sure we get him. Hold on.
There we go.
Right in the end of the nose.
Yeah, perfect spot.
Rolling back. Show you that hook hold there. Just be careful because them teeth are just absolutely gruesome.
Those ones are sharp too.
He's got some proper fangs on his. Yeah, there's that. There's that bright pink bead. You obviously like the look of it.
Yeah, and that smell I think was the ticket.
There you go, a barbless hook. And there's that's what did the damage. The fangs there on that bottom jaw are just absolutely gruesome. I'm having to be careful. I don't want it to take my fingers. Do they enlarge as they come into the river?
Yes, yeah, they're not as toothy when they're on the ocean.
And this adipose fin here, when they've come from a hatchery, they nick it, so you'll know if you've caught a hatchery fish or a wild fish. This is obviously a wild fish because it's got full adipose. You can tell they call it a swallowtail. Like a trout's tail is completely flat, whereas a salmon's tail is. Just turn him around and let him go. See you later. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Well done, man.
That was a stunning fish. It has come to the time of day though when we need to go. James is going to have one last cast and then we need to head back to the launch. I've lost count of the number of fish that we've caught. We've caught 3 different species. We were targeting cohos, but for a bycatch we had 1 stunning chinook and quite a few chum salmon, which was the ones that we've just caught, the ones with the stripes down the side and the really big teeth. Yeah, we've caught fish on every market that we've been to with every method, both on the fly, on the spinners and on the float. I'll tag more information into the description of the video about Dallas's guiding and about the lodge that we've been to. But yeah, I can't recommend it enough. Stunning fishing in an absolutely amazing backdrop. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go then. This video was filmed during part of a fishing package holiday we were taking with the Fraser River Lodge Wilderness Resort. We made a vlog of our entire stay with the lodge, including information about the accommodation, the food, and more amazing days fishing for salmon and huge white sturgeon on the Harrison and Fraser River. This is our second time visiting the Fraser River Lodge, and it definitely will not be our last. I hope you enjoyed joining us. I hope you found it interesting. All the very best, and we'll see you later. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the Fishlocker YouTube channel, where we have hundreds of videos from our adventures just like this one. We upload new videos every Sunday evening, so don't forget to click subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Let's go!